Senator Elizabeth Warren has escalated a political firestorm, accusing President Donald Trump of corruption over reported investments in Nvidia stock, while simultaneously shaping U.S. policy on AI chip exports to China. The allegation turns on a critical timing coincidence. Financial disclosures show purchases of Nvidia securities just before key government decisions on Chinese market access for the chipmaker. This is not just another ethics complaint. It's a direct challenge to the integrity of executive decision-making at the highest level, and it has ignited what's now being called the Trump Nvidia controversy. The latest Office of Government Ethics disclosures, released this week, list over 3,600 financial transactions linked to the Trump family during the first quarter of 2026. Among them, multiple purchases of Nvidia securities, including one valued at up to $1 million on January 6, just days before the Commerce Department approved certain AI chip sales to China, and another between $1 million and $5 million on February 10, shortly before Nvidia announced a major computing deal with Meta. Warren seized on this sequence, calling the overlap between policy decisions and financial exposure a national security disaster, and accusing Trump of leveraging his office for personal gain. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. Eric Trump has pushed back hard. He argues that the accusations misrepresent how the family's assets are managed. According to him, no member of the Trump family directs individual trades. Instead, their holdings are rooted through discretionary accounts managed by third-party institutions, with exposure to companies like Nvidia occurring indirectly through broad market index funds, such as the Schwab 1000. This is the core of the Trump blind trust explanation. Assets are technically out of their control, invested across diversified portfolios. The Trump Organization reiterated that the president and his family do not receive notifications of trades and play no role in investment decisions. The same filings also list holdings in crypto-linked stocks, MARA Holdings, Coinbase, Robinhood, SoFi, and Block, companies tied to Bitcoin mining, crypto trading, and digital payments. These Trump crypto stock holdings add another layer, especially as several of these firms operate in a still fragile regulatory environment. Yet the documents offer no rationale, timing, or account specificity. The lack of transparency fuels suspicion, even if no law has been broken. The important part is not just the Nvidia stock conflict of interest, but what it reveals about the limits of current ethics frameworks. The evidence stops short of proving intent. The Trump ethics filing Nvidia entries confirm exposure but not control. The same is true for the Jensen Huang China meeting. It happened, but the extent of its influence on policy remains unverified. Eric Trump has dismissed Warren's claims as disingenuous, even threatening legal action over other business allegations. The White House maintains that assets are held in a trust managed by Trump's children with no conflicts of interest. But the ambiguity leaves room for doubt. Can blind trusts truly prevent perception of influence when policy decisions directly impact concentrated holdings? Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. What comes next? The Trump Nvidia controversy isn't likely to end with a single news cycle. It spotlights ongoing debates over transparency, the effectiveness of blind trusts, and the intersection of tech policy and personal wealth. While no current law prohibits presidential stock ownership, the pressure for reform is mounting. The most telling signal will be whether Congress advances Warren's proposed federal stock trading ban, or whether this moment fades without structural change. For now, the story stands as a high-stakes test of accountability in the age of AI, geopolitics, and concentrated financial power.